happening, guys? So here's a new lesson on adding a note to our pentatonic scale. So if you're anything like me, I love the pentatonic scale. And you know, I use it all the time. And you start to discover some of these notes you can add to it. And at first, you know, I added them and didn't really know what they were. And later, as I got a little bit more theory, I started realizing what I was actually doing. And it was really cool. It has a real nice sound to it. It works great. Even though we're going to add a major note, it actually is going to fit in minor keys as well. And I think that's what makes it kind of like a little bit different, a little distinct sound to it. So you guys will see here in just a minute. So here is adding a note to our E minor pentatonic scale that I think you guys will dig. And let's just get to it. Woo! Okay, so what exactly are we doing here? Well, first off, if you don't know your E minor pentatonic, I'm going to go ahead and show that to you. It goes like this. It starts on our 12th fret. We're going to do our octave position. It's going to go 12, 15 on the low E. Then you go to the A string and it's going to be 12, 14. The D string will be 12, 14. The G is also 12, 14. The B string is 12, 15. And the high E string is 12, 15. So all together it would sound like this. And all of it's pentatonic-y goodness. So what we're actually going to do is add a note that a lot of people play anyways. If you're a student of mine, we've probably went over this lesson a little bit, probably more in depth than what we'll do here. But so there's a note that we pass over a lot when we're playing. We bend through it, we slide through it, we bend up to it sometimes in like blues phrases, but we never really single it out, and it's the major third. So right here, we have this G, which out of the key of E minor is our minor third, which is what gives the scale that minor sound. But right above it here, right here, is G sharp, or A flat, we have our major third. And a lot of times, you know, like I said, we bend to it, and we're doing like those little bluesy licks. Or if you come up here when you bend 15, and we bend up to that, that G to an A, we bend through it. So we technically hit that note on the way up, but we just don't really land on it. So what I like to do is physically play it. So here's how we're going to do our pentatonic scale. Now, including this note. So I believe it makes it, technically it's like dominant because we're adding the major third, but we're still going to utilize the minor third as well in there. So it almost has like a mixed Lydian sound to it. But it's going to go 12, 16 on the low E. That's our major third. 12, 14 on the A. 12, 14 on the D. Hop down to the G. Now this one's going to be 13, 14. The B string will be 12, 15. And the high E string will be 12, 16. So like I said, you can still throw in your minor third. And it sounds great. It adds a lot of color. A lot of times what I find it does is it grabs people's attention. So if you're doing, we'll just do like some kind of shuffle or something like that. And you're like... See, I went up to the major third. There's major third. Now you could bend like that. You could go to the major third and bend if you wanted to. So there's just a little example of using that note. It's a great note to add. You can throw it in even some like heavier things. You know, you throw it in that was sloppy, but maybe if I can play it. And what I'm doing there when I slide down, I'm just getting that G sharp or A flat there on the A string instead of this one. Same note. Very simple trick to spice up. If you're mainly a pentatonic player like myself, I like to use the pentatonic scale. It is a great way to add a lot of life and a new sound to a scale that we already know and love and use. And all your kind of licks work, like the typical kind of like Jimmy Page lick. That lick, well, let's try doing it with our, adding that major third. Whole new sound to it. And a little bit of a different, you know, vibe. I mean, see if we did like, minor pentatonic. Here's with the major third. So you can do stuff like that. I like to add the major third up here as well, in like box 2. But instead of going like this, I'll grab that 16 and bend up to 17. And you can have this note just all over the place. And you know, even when you drop down here, obviously, like our lower octave. So a lot you can do with that. Just adding one note, it adds so much kind of life and color to it. Alright everybody, that's going to wrap it up for today's lesson. Thank you so much for checking it out. I really appreciate it. If you guys would, please thumbs up the like button. Just high five the screen on the like button. It'll work, I'm sure. So other than that, I will see you guys next time. Thank you all so much for, well, being awesome, as always, because that's what you guys do on the daily. And that's it. So I'll see you guys next time. I imagine I'll see you on Wednesday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, guys. What's up? Later, everybody. Bye. Oh look, I forgot to do a high five. Psych!